It's hard to say. These different times. I think like Messi needs to win like a World Cup. If he wins it, it's gonna be right there with Maradona. I think no. I mean, he's gonna be the best player in the world, but not like Maradona.
Hey guys, as you can see, every one of these guys have one thing in common. Two things in common apart from soccer. What do you think it is? College, education. They're all different guys. We're from all different countries. I'm Scottish. Whitey's small. He's handsome. Billy's not. He looks like a Wookiee. Anthony's ducking out the way because he doesn't want to fix him. But, you know, we're all different. But the one thing that brings us all together is soccer. And the one thing that all of these guys have in common is education. And they're all good guys. When they got selected for this team, it wasn't on the ability of you're just good soccer players. It was they're good soccer players, they're good guys, and they want the same things. So that's why they're ambassadors for the sport. They love to come out and talk to you guys. We'd love to do some stuff with you tonight, but I think we need a swimming costumes more than anything. But I tell you, I think, do you have any more games, Whitey? Do you have any more games?
No, but I have a good story.
I want to hear a story off one of these guys. Any of you guys want to stand up and tell us a story? About anything. Tell us about your journey here, what you did, what you didn't do. Were you shy?
No, we're not shy.
Come on.
Come on, go ahead. Come on.
Come on. I'll make it worth your while. See that ball? I can make another one appear from out of the air with your name on it. There you go. It was just incentive, right?
Guys, I don't have an interesting story, right? That I call myself a Maasai African because my parents.
Maasai.
Maasai.
Are they not the famous warriors?
Yeah.
The Maasai warriors are a big warrior tribe in Africa, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You didn't know? They are. The Maasai used to grow to like 7 feet tall. Yeah. They used to do this all the time. They had spears. They were the man. They conquered Africa, right?
Yeah.
Right. Huh?
No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Then.
Don't worry.
No.
Go on, son. Keep going.
I thought you said Maasai.
No, multi.
Okay, yeah. Then my parents are from Rwanda, right? Hey, I was born in Tanzania. I grew up in Malawi. Then that makes 3 countries, right? That's why I was saying multi-African. And growing up in Malawi, you know, I went to school, like from primary school, and I went to high school. We quit from 1. Then I came to America. But the first thing that happened to me before I came to America was that they were telling me, hey, America is a good place. When you go there, I swear to God, you're going to achieve your goals, right? Then I was like, oh, maybe. Then some people told me that if you go to America, try to work hard in school. And I wasn't playing soccer in Africa. I didn't play soccer in Africa. Then they were like, there's some things that you can do in order to get a scholarship, because I came here with my parents, right? They didn't know English, and for us to get more money for them to pay my college, it was really hard, right? Then I had to learn something. Then I was like, no, then I'm gonna play soccer. Then I started playing soccer back then. 1 year, then I came here. So, yeah, then I just work hard in school, and I play soccer. Though I suck, but I know one day I'm gonna be like one of your guys, or be Messi, Maradona, stuff like that. And basically, that's my story.
Good story. There you go. Anybody else got a good story? Hey. You were just volunteered. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that face. Have you looked in the mirror today? I would apologise to the mirror when you go and look at it. stand up on that bench. Stand up on that bench. Let everybody have a look at you. Right. What do you have to tell us? Tell us. I want to know about your experience of leaving your country to being here.
Leaving my country was a little bit difficult because I was gonna leave all my friends, and I had a good dream over there before I started coming to America. My dream was to play Kenya international team. I was playing with the little kids. The coach put me on some little kids game. While they grow up, they could play for the international. So I wanted to do that. So till one day, my father, he said, we're gonna go to America, and I didn't know what America was. So my father, he said, let's go. We packed all our things up, and I told my coach I was gonna leave. And he said, we're gonna miss you, so I hope one day you come back. I said, okay. So I left with my family. We came to America. I live in, this is a place I moved to Clarkston. I still live here. I went to school across the street. It's called Indian Creek. I started from elementary school, 4th grade. But back home I was 6. They put me back because I didn't speak English. So I took a test. That test I passed with math, but I failed with the language arts. So they started back from me 4th grade. So I finished 4. I went to 5th, 6th, 7th. When I went to 8th, they had a soccer team, Freedom Middle School. So I joined the soccer team. I was a little bit scared because I didn't speak English and I wasn't playing good ball, but I knew soccer. So when I went to freshman, I started playing for the varsity team. I always start, and then I had a good game every time. So and then I started to develop my English, start becoming better. My grades start improving. I made a lot of friends. This is all my friends. We go to the same school. And then one of my friends told me we're gonna have a team here. It's gonna call Clarkston CFC. My school name is Clarkston High School. So instead of having another name, they made it Clarkston CFC. They just add CFC to it. That was a good name. I really liked it. And our first game, it was incredible. We played against this coach's team. They really played as they did. You know, they always dribble us. We all fall to the ground and everything. You know, they were better than us. But like he said, they've been playing with each other 4 years. So we've been playing each other like a few months. So he told us, don't worry, we're gonna get better as we play together. So I really, look to that. I hope we play with this for many years until we finish college, then play for international club team.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me tell you here. Let me tell you something. It's not us that should be here, talking to you guys. You guys here have had a harder journey in life than what we have had. A lot of us come from good backgrounds and situations. I was an inner city kid. Soccer was a way out for me. Playing professional sports was a way out for me. It was either that or go to jail. My family went to jail. I went and played soccer. I came to another country and I made a good life for myself. You guys are going through the same journey. Stay away from jail. Make a good life for yourself. Because you guys are the heroes. And when you make it, you go back to your own country and you help those guys and you offer them the opportunity to do the things that you're going to do. Because right in here, there's some amazing individuals. Some of the stories you're telling us, guys, are fantastic. We wouldn't know how to deal with some of the things that you've been through. So you guys have got the drive, you've got the ambition, you've got the desire, you have the hunger. You just need the opportunity. And you know how you get the opportunity? You do the right thing and the right thing happens for you. So let me tell you, I'm proud of you guys. Our players are proud of you guys. Yeah. I've got to tell you, the best dressed guy here tonight, what's your name?
Oh, I saw it too.
Yeah. Look at this shirt.
I saw it.
This guy has got class. What's your name? Excuse me? Akie? I'm butchering your name, Anna. Help me out here. Say it to me slowly.
ODA.
ODA. Is that it? No, I saw right. Right. I don't. Right. Help me. So, what are you laughing at? Can you say his name?
That's his brother.
What's his name? Athie. Ah, there you go. You didn't say it right. Right. Give me a ball for Athie here. Athie, the best dressed guy. High five. And thanks for the English lesson. Anybody else got anything to say? Any questions?
I got a great story if you want.
Alright, let's. You're not getting a ball though.
That ball right there.
Oh, no, it ain't happening.
Yeah, you
Don't give your ball.
Well, I'll come down here for this story, okay? All right.
Okay. So I need a little bit of room. All right.
Well, before we start the story, you know, I always like competition, all right, like games. Okay, so I did the hand thing. All right, this time, when I throw the ball up in there, you have to scream as loud as you can, okay, in unison. So, you ready to practice? Good, very good. You ready? You ready? No? Okay, here we go. Good. You ready? You ready?
Throw high.
Alright, okay. So anyway, there was a very, very famous goalkeeper from Ireland, and his name was Paddy McFadden. Paddy McFadden just retired from professional soccer, had 140 caps for Ireland, and he played for the top team in the first division. Well, Paddy didn't know what to do with himself on his days now. You know, retired from the game. He was accustomed to always getting up and going to practice and going to matches. And he didn't know what to do. So he's in Dublin. Have anyone been to Dublin? Anyone? It's very windy in Dublin. All right? Very windy. High winds, real strong winds, gusty winds. You'll see the rain coming down sideways just like we saw a couple minutes ago. Well, Paddy gets up in the morning and he starts walking around the city of Dublin, and it's windy as can be. And like any good goalkeeper, what do you think Paddy's carrying? A ball. He's a goalkeeper. His gloves, right? So he puts his gloves in the back of his shorts, like a good goalkeeper, and he's walking around town. And he's walking down the streets, and a lot of people are admiring this. They see Paddy McFadden. Hey, there's Paddy McFadden! And he waves to a couple of the fans walking by, a couple of the people, and he signs a couple autographs. And he starts getting down the block, and he sees smoke coming from a building. Smoke from a building. And he's wondering, what is going on? And all of a sudden, he hears sirens from a fire engine. What does a fire engine sound like? Louder. You gotta do it louder than that.
Excuse me,
Louder. Louder.
Are you sure?
All right, who can help him? Make it sound like a fire truck. Go ahead. Everyone together in unison. You ready? Go. Okay, so Paddy's walking down the block, and he starts hearing the sirens from the fire trucks. And as he turns the corner of the block, he sees this gigantic building, and it's on fire in the city of Dublin. And the winds are blowing, gusty winds, and it's blowing the fire all over the place. And you see the windows popping out and shattering and landing on the streets below. And all of a sudden he hears the ambulance is coming. What does an ambulance sound like? What does it sound like? All right, we'll go with it, okay? So he hears the ambulances, and as he gets closer to the building, he hears somebody up at the very top of the building going, "Somebody save my baby!" And Paddy looks up, and sure enough, there's a lady all the way up top, on the top of the building, holding the baby on the 25th floor, holding it over the edge, yelling, "Somebody save my baby!" And Paddy's going, "Oh my God, this is horrible. What are we going to do?" Well, as that's happening, a crowd of spectators gather around across the street of the building. And Paddy goes over with the crowd, and we hear more fire just coming, and the firemen are running all over and running in the building, and the fire's getting worse, and the smoke's coming out, and the winds are blowing the fire and the smoke all over the place. And all of a sudden you hear again, "Somebody save my baby!" And with that, the firemen get out that big trampoline, and they're holding it, and they're yelling up to the lady, "Go ahead, throw your baby!" And she's holding it over, right? She's like, "No, I'm not going to throw my baby down there." Somebody in the crowd all of a sudden yells, "Hey, that's Paddy McFadden, the most famous goalkeeper in all of the land!" And the crowd starts going crazy. "Paddy, Paddy, Paddy, Paddy!" Well, with that, Paddy takes out his gloves like any good goalkeeper, and he puts on his left glove, and he puts on his right glove, and then what do goalkeepers do after they put on their gloves? Spits on him, and he walks up and he tells the fireman with the trampoline, "This is mine, get out of the way." And he yells up, "Hey lady, throw your baby!" And she looks down and she sees that it's Paddy McFadden. So with that, the whole crowd, on the count of 3, ready? 1, 2, 3! She throws the baby, and the baby's going
down to the 20th floor, and it's blowing this way because of the tremendous gusty winds. And now the baby blows back the other way. Patty McFadden, he's got it all lined up. He's moving this way, he's moving over here, and with that the baby starts dropping faster, and you hear from the crowd. And all of a sudden the baby drops so fast and Patty makes this diving save and catches the baby, and the crowd goes crazy! But like any good goalkeeper, Patty says, "Clear out!" and kicks the baby! Come on.
What's the point catching it?
Yeah, what's the point?
Play step for the baby. What about you?
Okay, guys. I'm getting the best dressed guy here. The soccer ball. I'm looking for the best. Who's the best looking guy?
Come on.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Are you on crack? Right.
Who's the ugliest person here?
Hey, Jocko, where's the
Where are you from? Bosnia. You had some problems over there recently, didn't you? Yeah? Good stuff. What's your name?
Darko.
Darko. Do you want to tell us a story? Shy. Good soccer player, this guy. Yeah, how good? No. Yeah, he's good. He's good, a little bit. Alright, here you go, buddy. Are you going to practice if I give you this? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, can anybody keep the ball up on their head over 10 times?
10? What?
I'll try. I can try. 10
You try?
Yeah. 10 times.
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
No, 10 seconds. 10 times.
Let me try.
Make it fly.
I think I can.
Let me try.
You sure?
Let me try.
No.
Take that challenge.
Here's, you can take the. I'll let you try. Well, you've got a brother. You can share that ball.
Let me try.
I'll let you try, right? But the thing is, if I give it to you and you don't get it, I have to take it away from you. So only do it if you're going to keep possession of the ball. Are you sure? No. I think I'm sure. Are you indecisive? I'm not sure. Alright.
Oh, can I?
You can have a few chances. You're nervous, aren't you?
It's the ball.
You want to use this one?
Oh, yeah. You can keep that ball if you get it. Alright, we'll give you a clue. Head it higher. Not too high. Like up there.
Okay.
Well done. Alright, any of our guys get any good skills? Any of our players? Cody, come on out here.
What could Cody Antonini do?
It's the Cody challenge. If anybody can match Cody, you get to keep the ball. Cody, if you screw up, it's a diving header. So don't screw up.
Who am I going against?
No, wait, hang on. What's your name? Mahad. Fahad. Where are you from? Iraq. Come on out here. You're actually a good-looking guy. What happened? Oh, sorry. Oh.
I can't do it. Your turn.
My money's on Fahad.
Never.
No, go on. It's about equal at the moment. Oh! That's close. Don't get me in the knots. Hey! Hey! You just won. Yeah! Good stuff. Thanks, Cody. Alright, got a competition. Who's going to win this last ball? Nah, here's the easy one. Who's the best looking guy you've ever seen?
James Bond.
Who? Shaking well. I know that. Are you ready? James Bond, you ready? Shaking but not stuck, money penny. It seems I've got the beast in my shite. Is that good? That's good. Alright guys, well listen, I know it's a bit wet. We can't obviously do anything on the field with you tonight. We don't want to dig a field up. Is there anything you would like to hear from us, see from us, or do?
When can I try out?
It's dead simple. Get an education, get to school. You call me in 2 years. How old are you? 14?
16.
16. I got it right now.
I'll try.
When you're 18 and you graduated high school, you can come and try out for us.
Well, okay.
I expect you to track me down, get my information, and call me up, and we'll take care of it.
Can I get the number?
But you got to graduate. I want to see your high school equivalency diploma. With that, good soccer players are smart guys. Most of the time. Okay, that's it for us guys. It was a pleasure. I know some of the guys got pens if you want autographs on the balls and stuff. And obviously you kick the big fella's backside.
What is he there?
He's there.
Alright.
Billy's, just put his name on it. And maybe a little smiley face. Just alright guys, any guys, I'm more than happy to sign autographs for you. Thanks very much, it was a pleasure.
NPSL guys, how about a round of applause for these guys? How about a round of applause for not only the NPSL players, but for Coach Driver here. Good stuff.
Here you go guys, the guys have got the pens there, get your balls autographed.
They might want more. If they want it.
Seriously. Go onto the NPSL website, drop me an email, and in 2 years I'll give you a tryout. Now, what, if you saw, you've got me. That's what we want. Here's our top striker, where is it? Big Jamal.
He's the top striker.
This guy.